Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is going to be the top 10 mods of the week. So I have 10 mods here for all platforms that we'll go into. Then I have two kind of honorable mentions that are going to be kind of on the back end, which I think are pretty cool and worth mentioning that came out this week. And actually there's a third one I just thought of too as well, but I'll mention that one as well towards the end. But those three that are going to be for PC and Mac players only at the very end I'll mention. But from there we'll go ahead and start jumping into it. All right, for number one this week, we have the ClassCorona Baylor pack with Lizarddura 90. So this is by Hispano Modding, 25.64 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 303 people having rated it. This is a square baler, two options. There's one that's Class and one's a Corona, which I'll show you guys here in a second in the store. But there's two options here for you. This allows you to bale and also windrow. So you see the front attachment there will windrow it into the baler. So it kind of helps you skip a step if that all makes sense, but very cool. So definitely worth checking out there. That is the ClassCorona baler pack, but we'll take a look at it in the store here. I'm actually gonna hop down to the mods, it'll be a little bit easier for me to find them. So right here, again, they're both 185,000 to buy. They each have a couple different options. For this one, you can change the color a little bit around. This one, you can change the rake color as well. Actually, let's go back in that one here, rake color. There we go. So you can change that if you'd like to. For the design, for the rake color, you can do a few things. Silage out of the tank, you can add those onto these bad boys. I believe this one has that as well. Oh no, this one does not. So only the Corona will have the silage additive tank. But regardless, a very cool mod there. You can add license plates if you want to, and a couple different tire setups if you wanted to scroll through those. But there you go. That is the ClassCorona Baylor pack with Lizarddura 90. For number two, we have the Lizard TRA 500. This is by Agritono Modding, 6.44 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 405 people having rated it. This is going to be found in the store. This is basically just kind of a four-wheeler. Very cool. 13,000 to buy, starting price. Lots of different stuff we can adjust in here as far as the looks and everything goes. Handlebars, you can do the bumpers, roof you can put on there like I did, attachers. You can have design 2, design 1, design 3. Standard engine setup you can bump up if you want to. So lots of really cool things. You can change the main color to kind of whatever you want. The design color can be that. You can see the little design in there. That's the springs that are in there. Rim color can be whatever you want. So yeah, very cool. A lot of customization there for you. Yeah, great little way to be able to get around your farm and put something on the back that's small with a 3-point. But there you go. That's the Lizard TRA 500. For number three, we have the English Barn Pack by Lancey Boy, 13.53 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 189 people having rated it. Yes, we need more barn packs. I'm very excited for this one as well. There are a few different options here. If we go in the build menu, if we go, we'll zoom in a little bit here, sheds, go down to the very end, we have, as long as like what I'm telling correctly here, this is the one I have out here, right here. We have this guy right here for 90,000 there. And we do have this guy here as well. And actually, another good point, can we change, if I get out of that, I don't have, my help menu won't pop up because I don't have it on, or at least I don't have whatchamacallit on. I have my HUD hidden. But yeah, so we have 3 different barns that are available in this pack, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, it just gives us a little bit extra stuff to do with it, and I like them. They're fairly unique in design, and they're pretty creative, so I like those. Glad that Lancey Boy put those out for us. But there you go. That is the English Farm Pack by Lancey Boy. For number 4, we have this bad boy, the Lizarddura 60-foot header. This is by Hispano as well. 18 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4 out of 5 stars, with 275 people having rated it. So this does have a couple options. Well, you have a trailer in this pack as well as the header itself. The trailer will also hold 2,000 liters of fuel, which is pretty sweet. I like that actually about that header trailer. It's got a swivel front axle, which a lot of people will hate, but you'll probably want it for this big of a header trailer. But yeah, 60-foot header, 60 feet, that's 18.2 meters, so huge header for us. Very cool to see that in game. In store, we'll take a look at them real quick. So again, we have the header trailer there and then the header itself, but very cool to have that going out for all platforms. So just a absolute massive header there. And I have heard that there's been some issues with my configurations popping up, because I guess last week one of the mods I reviewed did have some color configurations, but it didn't pop up. So if there are configurations that aren't showing up, I do apologize. I'm not sure what the issue would be with that. But this guy right here, we can do some adjustments as far as room color goes and as far as the main color goes. So there you go, very cool, plus license plate on that. But that is the Lizarddura 60-foot header. For number 5, we have the John Deere T-Series and 600X headers. This is by GEFD 25, 29.18 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars, with 141 people having rated it. This is going to be found in the store. It's a nice header here, it's a nice harvester here for us. 263,500 starting price, 10 to 11,000 liters. in the tank. Then we have a 9.2 and 10.7 meter header. I have the 9.2 out there, so a couple good headers there. If we go in here, we can adjust the engine size all the way up to the 670, which is 455 horsepower, all the way back down to, what was it, 305? Yeah, 305 there. Trailer board, we have obviously different tire configurations, including tracks. Michelin, we got different stuff as well. Lots of different tracks, other tires and stuff like that we have available for us. Star distribution width, you have 5 meters, 6 meters, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and back to 5 for you. Pipe, you have 5.2, 5.6, 6.5, and 6.5 foldable, and then back to 5.2, plus you got a license plate on there. So a lot of different customizations for you. Plus you have 2 header options available there for you. So that is the John Deere T-Series and 600X headers. All right, number 6, we have the package of premium pallets and bags by Happy Mole. 4.52 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars with 125 people having rated it. This is a pack of bags, little individual bags you can see on the front there, as well as pallets of various products in game. We take a look at these in the store. Everything you're gonna have, your seed, solid fertilizer, lime, wheat pallets, pig food, oats, road salt, manure, mineral feed, and then again we have all of those, I believe all those, yep, all those in an individual little bags here for us if you just wanted to buy a little bit of them. So very cool, very nifty. It's not going to beat the Lizard pallet pack when it comes out, but they're very cool to see. I'm just messing. That's Quiet Hitman makes the Lizard pallet pack, which should hopefully be coming out here very soon for us. But there you go. For the time being, you have the package of premium pallets and bags by Happy Mole. For number 7, we have the Placeable pack of farmhouses by Alien Jim. This is 10.55 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.8 out of 5 stars with 107 people having rated it. This farmhouse in front of us is the famous one from No Man's Land, or one of the available options in No Man's Land, usually free to be able to place. So very cool to see that out and about there. Alien Gem does a lot of fantastic mods and stuff like that. So very happy to see him working on some extra stuff. I can't wait for us to get the No Man's Land Placeable pack. But anyhow, if we go into the build menu here, we'll get more centered in what we got going on. In this pack, you're going to have the doormat, a tent, small tent 2, big tent, and log cabin. So there's the big tent for you, just to kind of give you some size expectations for those there. But very cool to see that coming out. So there you go. That is the Placeable pack of farmhouses by Alien Jim. For number 8, we have the Buyable Products by Jelinek. 0.66 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.9 out of 5 stars, with 114 people having rated it. This allows you to buy production pallets or production products inside of the store. So if you go in the store here, it gives you these 4 products to be able to buy. So sugar, flour, butter, and raisins. Now, those are available for you now. Now, another thing that also came out this week that I believe is PC player only is a mod that allows you to now buy inputs directly for your factory. So you'd go in your factory menu and be able to buy inputs directly. I can't remember who that mod's by, but that also, I believe, came out this week as well. So feel free to check out both those mods, but here is the Buyable Products for you. For number 9, we have the JCB Teletruck by Ross and Mod, 7.02 megabytes to download for all platforms, currently rated 4.7 out of 5 stars, with 118 people having rated it. It's a cool little Teletruck. I love it. Now, it does say Teletruck, which would lead me to believe that you would use telehandler tools for it, but as far as I can tell, it will only take the skid steer tools, so just be aware of that, something to be aware of there. But if we go in the store, Teletruck right here for us, $48,000 to buy. You can change the main color to anything on there you'd like to, room color to anything on there, so very cool. And you can add a license plate, so I love it. Very nifty. Obviously, you can see it has quite the reach on it, so pretty cool. That is the JCB Teletruck. For number 10, you might ask, what in the world is this and why is it a top 10 mod? Well, this is the More Honey Pallet Place Options by Mr. Hector. 0.15 megabytes to download for all platforms. Current rated 5 out of 5 stars. Way to go, Hector. For 116 people having rated. 116 people rated at 5 stars. That's awesome. That's impressive, actually. I don't know if I've ever seen that. But yeah, what is this? Well, it's a honey pallet spawn point that allows you to add some more honey pallets available. There are 6 different options. So if we go into the build menu here, if we go down to animals and onto bees at the very end, so we have this guy right here, smaller one, 4x4 by 1. So what that means is it's going to have 4 pallets on it. This one is the 4, or it's the what is it, 4x2. So this one right here will have same, yeah, okay. So I'm picking up what they got put down. So 4x1. Don't listen to the number on the outside there. Just focus on the inside numbers here. 4x2 there. So well, actually the numbers on the outside is, anyhow, just ignore me. So what that means is this is going to spawn 4 pallets and then 4 pallets on top of it. This one's going to do 3x3, so we'll have 6 pallets out there. This one's 6x2, so it'll have 6 pallets plus 6 pallets on top of that. This is 12x1, so it'll have 12 pallets. This one is the one I have placed, which will give you 24 total pallets. 12 pallets with pallet stacked on top. So gives you a lot more options as far as your honey pallet spawns go. So very cool to see that available for us. So thank you, Mr. Hector, but that is the more honey pallet place options. And that is all of the top 10 for this week. So we're gonna go ahead and move on to a couple of honorable mentions. All right, honorable mention number 1 is the extended bale wrap colors by GTX. 23 kilobytes to download for PC and Mac players only. 5 out of 5 stars with 14 people having rated it. This allows you to have all of these different foil colors in here for your wrap. So your wrap, you can wrap your hay, or excuse me, your silage. You wouldn't wrap your hay. Your silage in any of one of these colors, which is really cool. So very cool. Well done. That is the extended bale wrap colors. And next up here for the honorable mentions, we have the Fleegle Timber Runner Autoload Wood Pack. This is by Kenny456 and Meru. This is 2.4 megabytes to download for PC and Mac players. 4.3 out of 5 stars with 62 people having rated it. These allow you to auto-load wood, which are found in the store under your wood trailers here. But there you go. There's 3 different options, 12, 15, and 20 meters. But yeah, they allow you to auto-load logs onto your trailer, so you don't have to load them after you do some forestry work. So very cool, very helpful. I've used these in the past. If you saw my Willamina Forest series, then you knew I use these quite a bit. But there you go, the Fleegle Timber Runner Auto-Load Wood. All right, folks, and the final mod that I don't really have a setup for here is the Pallet Autoload Specialization. This is for PC and Mac only by Archmobile. 28 kilobytes to download for, it's currently rated 4.3 out of 5 stars, with 222 people having rated it. This allows you to auto-load with compatible trailers, is my understanding. Auto-load pallets, like production pallets and different pallets onto the trailer for you. So very cool. But other than that, that is everything I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel, and turn on your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.